So it's time for healing now. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of strength. Time for healing. You know what this is? You know what that is? Fun. You know what it's called? There you go. Breadfruit. Healing time now, you know. I eat and sleep. That's it. Don't do nothing else. Eat, sleep, stay positive, do your daily routine, focus on righteousness. Just eat and sleep, man. Healing. When you're getting upset with people, you can't take people seriously when you're trying to heal. Just by yourself, you know. See. Stomach needs a little healing too. Black pepper. I made some kimchi soup. No eggs today. No eggs in soup today. So. This now. Chop. Gotta be careful with knife, so I'm like a knife man, so careful. I know what to do, what not to do with the knife. So don't be playing with no knives. It's not smart. My number one thing I tell people, don't play with knives. If there's anybody around me, this knife would not be in my hand like this. It would be like this. All the time. I hold it like this, you know, and I don't feel comfortable holding knives with people around, so it stays in the sink. If there's people around, all my knives is in a drawer. I don't want people playing with knives around me. Because when I was young, we used to play with knives. A lot of people got cut, including me. Right? We got cut. And I got cut. I cut my own self, you know, with the cutlass. See, inside of the breadfruit. Just that outside. I chopped it up. I'm gonna put this in my soup right now. So I'm gonna use a small knife so I don't hurt myself. So I'm gonna use a big knife to make a chop. Oh shit! Gotta hold it like this. See? I hold the knife. I put it against my knuckles so he can't cut nothing. Gotta be very careful with knives. Very, very dangerous. It's not something to play. As you can see, I'm skilled, so it's not. I'm trying not to throw too much of the food away, but close to the skin, I'm not throw a lot away because I don't know. I can't really deal with that taste. As you can see, like I can peel with the knife too, right? So is it just because I have so much experience, like years of playing with them, chopping myself and shit? My brain just learned how to do it, I guess. Because I don't remember really developing the skill. I just remember over time, I was just really good with the knife. All of a sudden, I was like, hey, wait. You know, watch some Chinese kung fu videos and try to like, what the? do some kick, you know, and swing some sword. We had cutlass and knife, big like swords, right? It's like a giant sword knife, like this. It's below my bed. Right, so yeah, I do have a whole bunch of them. I actually like knives, eh? But these are bread knives. This one is dangerous. You shouldn't cut people with bread knives. It's too painful. They will kill you. So this is my knife, right? This one and that one. Right? This one, as you can see, I had put my own barrier. Whoever created this knife is a loser. Anybody who uses this knife will cut themselves by accident all the time. So you can see I'm serious about knife safety. So I put my own guard. Like I got the plastic, hot plastic thing. I just put some hot plastic. So my hand is safe at the edge, right here. See? There's a blade below this plastic. It's dangerous. So this is a dangerous knife. And I took it from a white kid because he bought the knife to protect some girl. And him and the girl was playing with the knife and they cut herself with it. But he wasn't inside the case, so she wasn't trying to cut him. She was just trying to scare him. And then the case broke and the knife accidentally cut the guy. But I took a good look at this fucking knife and the case and everything. I'm like, yo, this is a dangerous fucking knife. I was like, yo, I'm taking this away from you. He bought it at a dollar store or some shit. Right? And I'm like, yo, bro, this knife is not made to help anybody. Whoever's using the knife will cut themselves over and over again. So, but because it's a dangerous knife, I kept it here for my protection. Nobody's coming into my apartment without my approval. And this is my favorite knife. You can tell why. But it's light, it's long enough. And ooh, see that shit? It slipped out my hand. It slipped out my hand. It's my favorite knife. Okay, I'm getting all frisky, I'm getting all playful with it. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. See what I'm saying? So back home, as little kids, we used to watch Kung Fu videos and all that, and then go play with knives like idiots and chop each other by accident. But no, you playing in the bush and you're chopping some trees and shit. So I used to like chop trees, and one day I chopped my foot by accident. I chopped this foot, I chopped that foot, I chopped this hand, I chopped. You know, I was like, ah, shit, I gotta be careful with this stuff, man. So I started to realize, yo, this is dangerous. You see, this knife is too small. It's a little bit too small. It needs to be like this long for like working in the kitchen. This is for peeling fruits and vegetables. That's what this knife is for. So this knife is actually for chopping things, but you have to be careful with it, and you gotta know how to use a knife. This is dull. It's not sharp. It just has ridges, which is bad, right? So, as you can see what I just did, I started cutting it, I was careful with my hand, and then when it got to this point, I went in the ear and cut through it. Because I'm not gonna try to cut through it while my hand's close to it, to the knife edge. And I'm gonna cut through it after it passes my hand. So I start cutting in the beginning like this, then I hold it like this, right? And then I cut it up. I have to be careful, don't cut my hand ever. So as a knife person, a person who uses knife to cook, you have to be skilled. You can't be a little loser chopping yourself. It's okay if you accidentally cut yourself, it's okay. But you gotta be careful, man. Because some cuts are very dangerous, you know. You have to know which knife you can play with. As you can see, I'm very careful, so I'm not actually playing with the knife, you know. It slipped out my hand when I was trying to like twist it and turn it, right? So it slipped out my hand, the blade went into my hand, but whenever I'm a knife man, I just let it drop on the ground. I'm not gonna hold it like an idiot. I'm gonna let it slide up my hand. I'm used to holding the blade. I can hold the blade, I can drop it on my hand. Right? So I flipped it around. He got to the blade point and then he accidentally slipped up my hand like that. I just let it go, you know. I'm not gonna try to catch it like a loser. You know, anything else fall out my hand, I'm gonna try to catch it, you know, because I'm actually a professional at catching. I'm basically a professional at almost everything I do, I realize. So I think I have a problem. It's I have a, you know, like always trying to be perfect kind of problem. I don't know what you call it, but I didn't know I had a problem until I started to learn about God. God is telling us like, oh, you can't be perfect because we're imperfect beings, but we should try to be more like God. Try to be perfect. Try to be good. We can't be, but we should try our best. Something like that. So that's when I realized, oh man, I'm fucked. I'm never gonna get this evil out of me. Put some clove in that soup today. I enjoy it. I don't have any cardamom. I like cardamom in my soup. In my soup, my number one ingredient is cilantro and cardamom. Especially if it's lamb soup or beef. Beef and lamb has to have cilantro and cardamom. I love it, man. Okay, what else are we gonna put in that soup? I'm gonna put the knife away. This is a knife I use to be safe and to not scare people. So this one also goes back. I'm not gonna clean that, never. I'm gonna clean knife until I'm using them. I need to save my breath. I know it's a cover here. This is my sugar. Dates. Dates is what I use for sugar. I don't use sugar because I'm diabetic or something. Sugar, it's not I'm diabetic. I realize what it is. Artificial sugar, processed sugar makes me feel sick. I eat it, then I feel like I feel sick. Whatever I have sugar in it, like, it's like I'm allergic to sugar. But I'm not allergic to natural sugar in fruits and vegetables. So I started using dates. You know? Fruits and first thing in the morning I want to eat fruits. It makes me feel so good. Fruits or vegetables. Actually just fruits. Not really vegetables. Vegetables I like a lot too, but in my soup. I like my in the morning fruits, you know? And the sugar feels good. But if I drink some tea and I put like 2 spoons of sugar in the tea, I want to start feeling sick. So when I make tea, I don't put sugar in it. And when I first came into this country, I used to put sugar on everything. And this white girl stopped me. She kind of helped me, like told me like, stop eating that much sugar. And then I was like, stop eating sugar. And I was like, yo, everything tastes like crap without sugar. Well, anyways, down the line, I stopped eating sugar because it was making me feel sick. Because what happens is I eat sugar and then all of a sudden I'm feeling sick. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the hell is going on? So it went to the point like I couldn't eat junk food anymore. Like I couldn't eat chocolate bars and all that cookies and stuff that I like. So because when I eat the chocolate bars and the cookies, I'm feeling sick. So then I just went down to like sugar in the tea. Every time I put the sugar in the tea, I'm feeling sick. So when I don't put the sugar in the tea, I'm fine. You know? So I realized I can't have processed sugar anymore. At my age, like I'm probably too old. The kind of gene that in my body doesn't process that kind of sugar. My body don't like it. It has a bad reaction. But the sugar in dates is fine. The only thing is, if sugar gets in your teeth, It hurts if you broke. If your teeth broken. Like, I got some like vanilla wafers right here, right? And these vanilla wafers, they got artificial sugar, and like not artificial sugar, I mean like processed sugar, right? No, if I eat too much of it, I'm gonna give me a feeling. But like, usually after I eat some, like I ate some tonight, in the morning when I wake up, my stomach will hurt. So I can't eat egg yolks anymore. I can't drink milk. No milk. They're putting something in the milk. They're putting something out of the milk. That's the same. I can't drink no milk. No almond milk. No milk in a box. I can't drink no milk. Unless I get it straight from the breast. Right? There is something in the milk that my body don't like it. Can't eat no milk. See what else I can't eat. Yeah, pretty much milk is the number one thing. Like I put milk in my stomach, that's it. Screwed all, my whole day is ruined. So, now, it happens. Sometimes people squeeze their own finger. I mean, it's healing time, you know what I'm saying? My whole life, I dedicate my whole life to my family. And figuring out things about God so I can help them. We don't have to burn in hell. You know, like I realize when it comes to spirituality, you just gotta do it for yourself, and nobody don't care about what you think or how you feel. And a lot of people don't want to see you succeed. They don't want you to tell them what to do, and they don't want you to help them. I learned from the old lady. You try to help an old lady, and she's like, "No, I got it." I'm like, "Holy shit." I guess their point of view is like all the time I needed help, no one's helping me. No, you want to help me when it's too late. But I always thought it's never too late. So I don't know about those people. To me, they're just crybabies, right? They crybabies. They want to cry, let them cry. You know? So you see, I got the pineapple right here, right? It says 100% juice, and it says no sugar added, right? So the thing now, when I drink this one, I feel good. My stomach doesn't hurt. It's just fruit chopped up and squeezed or whatever, right? But once you add that refined sugar into things like pop and all that, it makes me feel sick, man. So I will be substituting a lot of things for sugar now. Dates, honey, and it's actually better. It's cool to use other things besides sugar to get the taste of sweet, you know? So while I'm still alive, I would like to enjoy my life a bit. So I would sprinkle a little cinnamon here and there. Alright, I sprinkle some cinnamon in my soup. Sprinkle cinnamon in my tea. Put it in a whole bunch of things. I don't even know what I use cinnamon for. Put it in my meat, my curry. It's my secret ingredient in my curry. Cinnamon. Don't tell no one. See? I always got some ground cinnamon. What I'm doing is I'm just making that aroma. So I put a handful of cinnamon in the pot and I'm boiling cloves and cinnamon, just making the smell of clove and cinnamon for my own enjoyment. I like the way it smells. Makes me feel happy, and it's like some people like vanilla, some people like lavender. I like the smell of cinnamon and cloves. And I like the smell of nutmeg. The only thing is, whenever I put them in food, I like the food to be spicy. Oh, and yes, I can't eat too much hot peppers anymore. So the only pepper I can actually eat is like black pepper. I can't eat all those hot chili peppers I used to eat. No, can't eat no how you call it, jalapeno peppers. I can't eat no scotch bonnet. I can't eat no peppers. I can only eat black pepper now. And yeah, I forget what I was gonna say. It's all good though. Sometimes you forget there's too much shit going on. Sometimes God don't want you to know what I was gonna say. So anyways, I'm putting this on YouTube. This is a healing video about me healing. I'm not gonna bother with these people because they're trying to make me look bad in the community or in society. They're telling lies. I'm a good man, and I've always been a good man. People been making me look bad since I was a little kid, and I had to take control of the situation. And this is how I do it. By letting people know you can't get me down. Damn, my balcony looks nice and clean. See that? See that? I mopped that. I mean, I cleaned that today. I am. It's like a mirror. Oh yeah, this is my lawnmower. See? Scratch it off the least over here. The least. Yeah, my English is weird because I'm living in Canada and I'm not from Canada. I'm from the Caribbean, so I'm a black nigga with a, excuse my language, I'm a black guy with an accent. And now I've been here for so long and Canadian has a hiss and they talk. They're like, everything they're saying, you know? And they have a specific way of speaking. People make fun of them and say they're gay, but I don't think they should be doing that. It's just Canadian way of speaking. And I think people should be more respectful to Canada. Even the Canadians. You guys need to be more respectful to your country. And the people coming here need to be more respectful to this country. Stop throwing your garbage all over our streets and pooping and pissing all over the place. A whole bunch of Americans come here and piss and shit all over our train and buses and stuff. Subway station. At the bus station, they be pissing and shitting all over the place and be stinking it up. Americans come here to do drugs. It's madness. It's easy to come here to Canada. You just need like $200 and a passport. As long as you're not a criminal, they'll let you pass. So they're not gonna give you a criminal charge for shitting all over the place as long as they don't catch you. If they catch your ass, you're gonna get a charge. Of course you can't catch these people shit. You know when not to take a crap on your city. You know, but it's sometimes the city smell like crack. Anyways, this is time for healing now. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it no more. Oh shit. So, shit, it's too small. Too small to make it go. Okay. Give me 2 months. 2 months will make it look awesome. Not enough pussy. That's what the real thing is. You can't really digest your food properly if you ain't get enough pussy. It's the truth. These guys who don't like women and who don't care about pussy, they can grow properly. But men like me, we need women to grow. We can't grow without women. It's the truth. Without women, we're nothing. We're not even human. We don't even exist without women. Anyways, healing time.